Please join me now in welcoming Daniel Rivera from Local 7019 in Phoenix, Arizona, and hearing his family's brave story of their march to citizenship. Welcome, Daniel.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning. I'm Daniel Rivera from Local 7019, a CWA representative and a credit consultant for CenturyLink. I'm also an immigrant that came to this country illegally. Soon after I was born in Mexico, Chihuahua, Mexico. My father realized that hard work and good financial responsibility wasn't enough to take care of his family properly. He decided to leave his family, the hardest decision he ever made. 5 days on the road, walking from Chihuahua, he made it to Greeley, Colorado. He took a farm job there, worked 12, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, 1 or 2 days off during the month. My father was happy, but he missed his family. He convinced my mother to take the same trip. My little sister and myself and my mother, we walked across the desert. It was risky, but not doing anything and not being united was unimaginable. Applying for legal entry back then was impossible as it is now. The US government didn't consider my parents a priority. They didn't have special skills, and they didn't have high degrees. My mother agreed to the dangerous journey. My father saved his money and paid a coyote to bring me and my mother and my sister into the country. I was 6 years old. My sister was 2. I still remember the intimidating coyote with scars on his face and his arms. The journey to the border was in August through the desert. We walked for 3 days until we ran out of water. My mother carried my sister. She was exhausted, dehydrated. She collapsed several times. We were desperate, extremely scared. If we didn't get water soon, we wouldn't make it out alive. We would become one of the thousands of people crossing the border that die every year. My mother saw a well, a private well, and decided to get some water with the broken container. It saved our lives. We eventually made it to Phoenix, into the arms of my father. We were all crying. It was very emotional. My sister suffered kidney failure because of the dehydration. Once in the United States, my parents worked in laundry services for low wages and intense heat. They worked 6, 7 days a week, but they were happy. They were able to take care of their family, provide food and shelter. In 1986, President Reagan passed the Immigration Reform Control Act. We applied for citizenship. We registered to vote, and in 2008, my family voted. That was another emotional moment. My immigration story is no different than the other 11 million undocumented currently in the country. Look at me, you see them. They are just like me, and we are just like you, working people trying to take care of our families. I'm proud that my union is on the front lines of immigration reform, pushing for a real path to citizenship. Thank you. I'm a union activist because who would I be not to want for others what I've been given to me? Citizenship and the right to join a union. My children, Diego and Daniel, they're both citizens, and I'm grateful every day for the future they've been given. Thank you, and unity.